Today we come to the second part of the life of Solomon. This is the peak of Solomon's greatness. This is not a Bible study, episode 19, the building of the temple. And Hiram, king of Tyre, sent his servants to Solomon, for he heard that they had anointed him king in the place of his father, for Hiram had always been David's friend. And Solomon sent to Hiram, saying, "You know the will of David my father, and that he could not build a house to the name of the Lord his God, because of the wars that were round about him, until the Lord put them under the soles of his feet. But now the Lord my God has given me rest round about, and there is no adversary nor evil occurrence. Therefore I intend to build a temple to the name of the Lord my God, as the Lord spoke to David my father, saying, Your son, whom I will set upon the throne in your place, he shall build a house to my name. Give orders, therefore, that your servants cut me down cedar trees out of Lebanon, and let my servants be with your servants. And I will give you the hire of your servants, whatever you will ask. For you know how there is not among my people a man that has skill to hew wood like the Sidonians." Now when Hiram had heard the words of Solomon, he rejoiced exceedingly, and said, "Blessed be the Lord God this day, who has given to David a very wise son over this numerous people." And Hiram sent to Solomon, saying, "I have heard all you have desired of me, and I will do all your desire concerning cedar trees and fir trees. My servant shall bring them down from Lebanon to the sea, and I will put them together in floats in the sea, and convey them to the place which you shall signify to me, and will land them there, and you shall receive them, and you shall allow me necessaries to furnish food for my household." And it came to pass, in the 480th year after the children of Israel came out of the land of Egypt, in the 4th year of the reign of Solomon over Israel, in the month of Zeo, the same as the second month, that is, May 966 BC, he began to build a house to the Lord. And the house which King Solomon built to the Lord was 60 cubits in length, and 20 cubits in breadth, and 30 cubits in height. And there was a porch before the temple of 20 cubits in length, according to the measure of the breadth of the temple. And it was 10 cubits in breadth before the face of the temple. And he made in the temple oblique windows, and upon the wall of the temple he built floors round about in the walls of the house, round about the temple and the oracle, and he made chambers in the sides round about. The floor that was underneath was 5 cubits in breadth, and the middle floor was 6 cubits in breadth, and the third floor was 7 cubits in breadth. And he put beams in the house round about on the outside, that they might not be fastened in the walls of the temple. And the house, when it was in building, was built of stones, hewed and made ready, so that there was neither hammer nor axe nor any tool of iron heard in the house when it was in building. The door for the middle side was on the right hand of the house, and by winding stairs they went up to the middle room, and from the middle to the third. So he built the house and finished it, and he covered the house with roofs of cedar. And he built a floor over all the house, 5 cubits in height, and he covered the house with timber of cedar. And the word of the Lord came to Solomon. "As for this house which you are building, if you will walk in my statutes and execute my judgments and keep my commandments, walking in them, I will fulfill my word to you, which I spoke to David your father. And I will dwell in the midst of the children of Israel, and I will not forsake my people Israel. So Solomon built the house and finished it. And he built the walls of the house on the inside with boards of cedar, from the floor of the house to the top of the walls and to the roofs. He covered it with boards of cedar on the inside. And he covered the floor of the house with planks of fir. And he built up 20 cubits with boards of cedar at the hinder part of the temple, from the floor to the top, and made the inner house of the oracle to be the Holy of Holies. And the temple itself, before the doors of the oracle, was 40 cubits long. And all the house was covered within with cedar, having the turnings and the joints thereof artfully wrought, and carvings projecting out. All was covered with boards of cedar, and no stone could be seen in the wall at all. And he made the oracle in the midst of the house, in the inner part, to set there the ark of the covenant of the Lord. Now the oracle was 20 cubits in length, and 20 cubits in breadth, and 20 cubits in height. And he covered it, and overlaid it with most pure gold. And the altar also, and the house before the oracle he overlaid with most pure gold, and fastened on the plates with nails of gold. And there was nothing in the temple that was not covered with gold. The whole altar of the oracle he covered also with gold. And he made in the oracle 2 cherubim of olive tree of 10 cubits in height. One wing of the cherub was 5 cubits, and the other wing of the cherub was 5 cubits. That is, in all 10 cubits from the extremity of one wing to the extremity of the other wing. The second cherub was also 10 cubits, and the measure and the work was the same in both the cherubim. That is to say, one cherub was 10 cubits high, and in like manner the other cherub. And he set the cherubim in the midst of the inner temple, and the cherubim stretched forth their wings, and the wing of the one touched one wall, and the wing of the other cherub touched the other wall. And the other wings in the midst of the temple touched one another. And he overlaid the cherubim with gold. And all the walls of the temple round about he carved with divers figures and carvings. And he made in them cherubim and palm trees, with divers representations, as it were standing out and coming forth from the wall. And the floor of the house he also overlaid with gold within and without. And in the entrance of the oracle he made little doors of olive tree, and posts of 5 corners, and 2 doors of olive tree. And he carved upon them figures of cherubim and figures of palm trees, and carvings very much projecting. And he overlaid them with gold, and he covered both the cherubim and the palm trees and the other things with gold. And he made in the entrance of the temple posts of olive tree foursquare, and 2 doors of fir tree, one of each side, and each door was double, and so opened with folding leaves. And he carved cherubim and palm trees, and carved work standing very much out. And he overlaid all with golden plates in square work by rule. And he built the inner court with 3 rows of polished stones, and 1 row of beams of cedar. In the 4th year was the house of the Lord founded, in the month of Zio, and in the 11th year, in the month of Bul, which is the 8th month, the house was finished in all the work thereof, and in all the appurtenances thereof. And he was 7 years in building it. And Solomon built his own house in 13 years, and brought it to perfection. He also made a house for the daughter of Pharaoh, whom Solomon had taken to wife, of the same work as this porch, all of costly stones, which were sawed by a certain rule and measure, both within and without, from the foundation to the top of the walls, and without unto the great court. October 959 BC. And Solomon finished all the work that he had made in the house of the Lord, and brought in the things that David his father had dedicated, the silver and the gold and the vessels, and laid them up in the treasures of the house of the Lord. Then all the ancients of Israel, with the princes of the tribes and the heads of the families of the children of Israel, were assembled to King Solomon in Jerusalem, that they might carry the ark of the covenant of the Lord out of the city of David, that is, out of Zion. And all Israel assembled themselves to King Solomon on the festival day in the month of Ethanim, the same as the 7th month. And all the ancients of Israel came, and the priests took up the ark and carried the ark of the Lord and the tabernacle of the covenant and all the vessels of the sanctuary that were in the tabernacle. And the priests and the Levites carried them. And King Solomon and all the multitude of Israel that were assembled to him went with him before the ark, and they sacrificed sheep and oxen that could not be counted or numbered. And the priests brought in the ark of the covenant of the Lord into its place, into the oracle of the temple, into the Holy of Holies, under the wings of the cherubim. For the cherubim spread forth their wings over the place of the ark, and covered the ark, and the staves thereof above. Now in the ark there was nothing else but the 2 tables of stone which Moses put there at Horeb, when the Lord made a covenant with the children of Israel when they came out of the land of Egypt. And it came to pass, when the priests were come out of the sanctuary, that a cloud filled the house of the Lord, and the priests could not stand to minister because of the cloud, for the glory of the Lord had filled the house of the Lord. And it came to pass, when Solomon had finished the building of the house of the Lord, and the king's house, and all that he desired, and was pleased to do, that the Lord appeared to him the 2nd time, as he had appeared to him in Gibeon. And the Lord said to him, I have heard your prayer, and I have chosen this place to myself for a house of sacrifice. If I shut up heaven, and there fall no rain, or if I give orders and command that the locust to devour the land, or if I send pestilence among my people, and my people upon whom my name is called, being converted, shall make supplication to me, and seek out my face, and do penance for the most wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sins, and will heal their land. My eyes also shall be open, and my ears attentive to the prayer of him that shall pray in this place. For I have chosen and have sanctified this place, that my name may be there forever, and my eyes and my heart may remain there perpetually. And if you will walk before me as your father walked, in simplicity of heart and in uprightness, and will do all that I have commanded you, and will keep my ordinances and my judgments, I will establish the throne of your kingdom over Israel forever, as I promised David your father, saying, there shall not fail a man of your race upon the throne of Israel. But if you and your children, revolting, shall turn away from following me, and will not keep my commandments and my ceremonies which I have set before you, but will go and worship strange gods and adore them, I will take away Israel from the face of the land which I have given them, and the temple which I have sanctified to my name I will cast out of my sight, and Israel shall be a proverb and a byword among all people. And this house shall be made an example of. Every one that shall pass by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss, and say, why has the Lord done thus to this land and to this house? And they shall answer, because they forsook the Lord their God, who brought their fathers out of the land of Egypt, and followed strange gods, and adored them, and worshipped them. Therefore has the Lord brought upon them all this evil. Psalm 44. Unto the end, for them that shall be changed, for the sons of Korah, for understanding, a canticle for the beloved. My heart has uttered a good word, I speak my words to the king. My tongue is the pen of a scrivener, that writes swiftly. You are beautiful above the sons of men. Grace is poured abroad in your lips, therefore has God blessed you forever. Gird your sword upon your thigh, O most mighty. With your comeliness and your beauty set out, proceed prosperously and reign. Because of truth and meekness and justice, and your right hand shall conduct you wonderfully. Your arrows are sharp, under you people shall fall, into the hearts of the king's enemies. Your throne, O God, is forever and ever. The scepter of your kingdom is a scepter of uprightness. You have loved justice and hated iniquity. Therefore God, your God, has anointed you with the oil of gladness above your fellows. Myrrh and stocte and cassia perfume your garments from the ivory houses, out of which the daughters of kings have delighted you in your glory. The queen stood on your right hand in gilded clothing, surrounded with variety. Hearken, O daughter, and see, and incline your ear, and forget your people and your father's house. And the king shall greatly desire your beauty, for he is the Lord your God, and him they shall adore. And the daughters of Tyre with gifts, yes, and all the rich among the people shall entreat your countenance. All the glory of the king's daughters within in golden borders, clothed round about with varieties. After her shall virgins be brought to the king. Her neighbors shall be brought to you. They shall be brought with gladness and rejoicing. They shall be brought into the temple of the king. Instead of your father's sons are born to you. You shall make them princes over all the earth. They shall remember your name throughout all generations. Therefore shall people praise you forever, yes, forever and ever. The Song of Songs. Let him kiss me with the kiss of his mouth, for your breasts are better than wine, smelling sweet of the best ointments. Your name is as oil poured out, therefore young maidens have loved you. Draw me, we will run after you to the odor of your ointments. The king has brought me into his storerooms. We will be glad and rejoice in you. Remembering your breasts more than wine, the righteous love you. I am black but beautiful, daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Do not consider me that I am brown, because the sun has altered my color. The sons of my mother have fought against me. They have made me the keeper in the vineyards. My vineyard I have not kept. Show me, O you whom my soul loves, where you feed, where you lie in the midday, lest I begin to wander after the flocks of your companions. If you know not yourself, fairest among women, go forth and follow after the steps of the flocks, and feed your kids beside the tents of the shepherds. To my company of horsemen and Pharaoh's chariots have I likened you, O my love. Your cheeks are beautiful as the turtle doves, your neck as jewels. We will make you chains of gold inlaid with silver. While the king was at his repose, my spikenards sent forth the odor thereof. A bundle of myrrh is my beloved to me, he shall abide between my breasts. A cluster of cypress my love is to me, in the vineyards of Engadi. Behold, you are fair, O my love. Behold, you are fair. Your eyes are as those of doves. Behold, you are fair, my beloved, and comely. Our bed is flourishing. The beams of our houses are of cedar, our rafters of cypress trees. I am the flower of the field and the lily of the valleys. As the lily among thorns, so is my love among the daughters. As the apple tree among the trees of the wood, so is my beloved among the sons. I sat down under his shadow whom I desired, and his fruit was sweet to my palate. He brought me into the cellar of wine. He set in order charity in me. Stay me up with flowers, compass me about with apples, because I languish with love. His left hand is under my head, and his right hand shall embrace me. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the roes and the hearts of the field, that you stir not up nor make the beloved to awake till she please. The voice of my beloved, behold, he comes leaping upon the mountains, skipping over the hills. My beloved is like a roe or a young hart. Behold, he stands behind our wall, looking through the windows, looking through the lattices. Behold, my beloved speaks to me, arise, make haste, my love, my dove, my beautiful one, and come. For winter is now past, the rain is over and gone. The flowers have appeared in our land, the time of pruning has come, the voice of the turtle dove is heard in our land. The fig tree has put forth her green figs, the vines in flower yield their sweet smell. Arise, my love, my beautiful one, and come. My dove, in the clefts of the rock, in the hollow places of the wall, show me your face, let your voice sound in my ears. For your voice is sweet, and your face comely. Catch us the little foxes that destroy the vines, for our vineyard has flourished. My beloved to me, and I to him who feeds among the lilies, till the day break and the shadows retire. Return, be like my beloved to a roe or to a young hart upon the mountains of Bether. In my bed by night I sought him whom my soul loves. I sought him and found him not. I will rise and will go about the city, in the streets and the broad ways. I will seek him whom my soul loves. I sought him and I found him not. The watchmen who keep the city found me. Have you seen him whom my soul loves? When I had a little passed them by, I found him whom my soul loves. I held him, and I will not let him go, till I bring him into my mother's house, and into the chamber of her that bore me. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, by the roes and the hearts of the fields, that you stir not up nor awake my beloved till she please. Who is she that goes up by the desert as a pillar of smoke of aromatical spices, of myrrh and frankincense, and of all the powders of the perfumer? How beautiful are you, my love, how beautiful are you! Your eyes are dove's eyes, besides what is hidden within. Your hair is as flocks of goats which come up from Mount Gilead. Your teeth as flocks of sheep that are shorn, which come up from the washing. All with twins, and there is none barren among them. Your lips are as a scarlet lace, and your speech sweet. Your cheeks are as a piece of pomegranate, beside that which lies hidden within. Your neck is as the tower of David, which is built with bulwarks. 1,000 bucklers hang upon it, all the armor of valiant men. Till the day break and the shadows retire, I will go to the mountain of myrrh and to the hill of frankincense. You are all fair, O my love, and there is not a spot in you. Come from Lebanon, my spouse, come from Lebanon, come. You shall be crowned from the top of Amana, from the top of Sanir and Hermon, from the dens of the lions, from the mountains of the leopards. You have wounded my heart, my sister, my spouse. You have wounded my heart with one of your eyes and with one hair of your neck. How beautiful are your breasts, my sister, my spouse. Your breasts are more beautiful than wine, and the sweet smell of your ointments above all aromatical spices. Your lips, my spouse, are as a dropping honeycomb. Honey and milk are under your tongue, and the smell of your garments is the smell of frankincense. My sister, my spouse, is a garden enclosed, a fountain sealed up. Your plants are a paradise of pomegranates with the fruits of the orchard, cypress with spikenard. spikenard and saffron, sweet cane and cinnamon, with all the trees of Lebanon, myrrh and aloes with all the chief perfumes, the fountain of gardens, the well of living waters, which run with a strong stream from Lebanon. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, if you find my beloved, that you tell him that I languish with love. What manner of one is your beloved, of the beloved, O you most beautiful among women? What manner of one is your beloved, of the beloved, that you have so adjured us? My beloved is white and ruddy, chosen out of thousands. His head is as the finest gold, his locks as branches of palm trees, black as a raven. His eyes as doves upon brooks of water, which are washed with milk and sent beside the plentiful streams. Where is your beloved gone, O you most beautiful among women? Where is your beloved turned aside, and we will seek him with you? My beloved is gone down into his garden, to the bed of aromatical spices, to feed in the gardens and to gather lilies. I to my beloved, and my beloved to me, who feeds among the lilies. You are beautiful, O my love, sweet and comely as Jerusalem, terrible as an army set in array. Turn away your eyes from me, for they have made me flee away. Your hair is as a flock of goats that appear from Gilead, your teeth as a flock of sheep which come up from the washing, all with twins, and there is none barren among them. One is my dove, my perfect one is but one. She is the only one of her mother, the chosen of her that bore her. The daughters saw her and declared her most blessed, the queens and concubines, and they praised her. Who is she that comes forth as the morning rising, fair as the moon, bright as the sun, terrible as an army set in array? I went down into the garden of nuts to see the fruits of the valleys, and to look if the vineyard had flourished and the pomegranates budded. I knew not, my soul troubled me for the chariots of Amminadab. Return, return, O Shulamites, return, return, that we may behold you. What shall you see in the Shulamites but the companies of camps? How beautiful are your steps and shoes, O prince's daughter! The joints of your thighs are like jewels that are made by the hand of a skillful workman. Your navel is like a round bowl, never wanting cups. Your belly is like a heap of wheat set about with lilies. Your two breasts are like two young roes that are twins. Your neck is a tower of ivory, your eyes like the fish pools in Heshbon, which are on the gate of the daughter of the multitude. Your nose is as the tower of Lebanon that looks toward Damascus. Your head is like Carmel, and the hairs of your head as the purple of the king bound in the channels. How beautiful are you, and how comely, my dearest, in delights! Your stature is like to a palm tree, and your breasts to clusters of grapes. I said, I will go up into the palm tree, and will take hold of the fruit thereof. And your breasts shall be as the clusters of the vine, and the odor of your mouth like apples. Your throat like the best wine, worthy for my beloved to drink, and for his lips and his teeth to ruminate. I to my beloved, and his turning is towards me. Come, my beloved, let us go forth into the field. Let us abide in the villages. Let us get up early to the vineyards. Let us see if the vineyard flourish. If the flowers be ready to bring forth fruits, if the pomegranates flourish. There will I give you my breasts. The mandrakes give a smell. In our gates are all fruits. The new and the old, my beloved, I have kept for you. Who shall give you to me for my brother, sucking the breasts of my mother, that I might find thee without, and kiss you, and now no man may despise me. I will take hold of you and will bring you into my mother's house. There you shall teach me, and I will give you a cup of spiced wine and new wine of my pomegranates. His left hand under my head, and his right hand shall embrace me. I adjure you, O daughters of Jerusalem, that you stir not up nor awake my love till she please. Who is this that comes up from the desert, flowing with delights, leaning upon her beloved? Under the apple tree I raised you up. There your mother was corrupted, there she was deflowered that bore you. Put me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm. For love is strong as death, jealousy is hard as hell, the lamps thereof are fire and flames. Many waters cannot quench charity, neither can the floods drown it. If a man shall give all the substance of his house for love, he shall despise it as nothing. Our sister is little and has no breasts. What shall we do to our sister in the day when she is to be spoken to? If she be a wall, let us build upon it bulwarks of silver. If she be a door, let us join it together with boards of cedar. I am a wall, and my breasts are as a tower, since I am become in his presence as one finding peace. The peaceable had a vineyard, in that which has people, he let out the same to keepers. Every man brings for the fruit thereof 1,000 pieces of silver. My vineyard is before me. 1,000 are for you, the peaceable, and 200 for them that keep the fruit thereof. You that dwell in the gardens, the friends hearken, make me hear your voice. Flee away, O my beloved, and be like to the roe, and to the young hart upon the mountains of aromatical spices.